The mentor that was originally supposed to give this presentation is not here, and so I am standing in her place. And this is her words. Last summer, my son Nathan and I were at a cabin for a short getaway, and we were sitting at a really long table working on puzzles. We had done a few, and we were finishing our last one of the evening. It was Snoopy and Friends puzzle, and we had each taken a section to complete. We were probably about 90% done, and I was getting frustrated. I was pretty certain that my section was missing a piece. It was red, and it had a horizontal line through it, and a little bit of blue in the top corner. I could not find it. I just kept working and kind of gave up on finding it. We were at someone else's cabin, and who knew how many people had used this puzzle? Nate got up to get a snack and a soda and came back to the table, but sat across from me instead of sitting beside me. In less than 4 seconds, he had picked a piece and said, "Mom, this is the piece you need." And it was. It had just been turned around. The line was vertical, and the bit of blue was on the bottom. I couldn't see it from my perspective, but he could. There was nothing at all wrong with the puzzle piece. The problem was me, my perspective, how I was looking at it. He wasn't looking for a horizontal line with a bit of blue on the top corner. He saw the pieces for what they were, not what he needed. As educators, shifting our paradigm in the same way, seeing scholars as people, not objects, opens the door to a better learning experience, and we nurture that concept here. It has become easy in education to reduce students to labels, test scores, behavior problems, or academic categories. That puts the focus on outcomes, results, and what students can or can't do. But when we shift our paradigm, when we see people as people, the focus shifts to the person instead of the circumstances. What if instead of focusing on what's wrong or what needs fixing, we recognize the depth of each individual, their unique potential, their personal stories, and their inherent worth? This shift is central to the principles which we believe in here at Paradigm. One of our core texts, which is read by mentors, administration, staff, and scholars alike, is The Anatomy of Peace by the Arbinger Institute. It teaches exactly that see people as people. Such a simple, short phrase, but what a powerful idea. When we see our scholars and each other as people, as individuals, not as obstacles or data points or test scores or empty buckets to fill, we create a learning environment where students can truly thrive. When we recognize this, when we truly see them for who they are, we not only help them thrive academically, but we help them thrive as human beings. Come shift your education paradigm with us. Thank you.